It's Houston versus OG Houston. Titans fans wishing they were more Oiler-like these days.
Let's go! Oh, yeah.
Texans snapped a 2-game skid, extended their lead in the AFC South to 2 games in doing so.
Great job, man. Hey, proud of you guys. All right, we talked about bouncing back stronger, right? That's a strong comeback right there, all right?
This is round 1 between Houston and Tennessee, and for all the attention CJ Stroud gets, the Texans' offense is being carried by Joe Mixon this year. What a season that dude's having. 109 yards last week, 5.5 a run, scored 3 times.
Mixon, a walk-in. Touchdown, Texans.
Mixon has gone for 100-plus yards in 6 of his 8 games played. He's scored in 7 of the 8. Run defense is the one thing Tennessee excels at, though. Held Aaron Jones to 2.6 an attempt, brings their yard per carry average given up to running backs to a measly 3.7.
Jones stuffed. James Lynch get his big mitts around Jones.
Stopping the run has not led the Titans to stopping offenses. Tennessee easier to score on than Quagmire at a yoga retreat. 23-plus points allowed in 4 of their last 5. Giggity indeed.
As he hits his man wide open, it's Addison. Addison, touchdown.
Titans secondary CJ Stroud goes after, got diced up by Sam Darnold to the tune of 240-plus yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a rating over 100.
Darnold, boy, hit on the release and somehow gets it out. Jefferson, just an amazing play by Darnold.
Tennessee's pass rush got home twice versus Minnesota. They averaged 2 a game, which is actually below average this year. Stroud only got sacked once last week, faced an average-ish amount of pressure. Huge improvement compared to most games. Didn't translate to a great game for Stroud, though. Not that he was needed, but sub-80 rate got picked off. That's 3 straight sub-80 rate games for him.
They pass on the field goal try. Stroud throws, pass, picked off. Intercepted. That's Hooker.
Now, he still threw for 250-plus yards, and Mixon finishing so often meant he didn't stack a few TD passes in there. He did get Nico Collins back, 46 yards in his return.
That's Nico Collins. Off to the races and down inside the 15.
John Mechie, 33 yards last week. Tight end Dalton Schultz, 33. Tank Dell went for 54.
Tank Dell with a diving catch for 26.
And Mixon added 44 receiving yards, back-to-back 44 receiving yard games for him.
Mixon, first down, plus, still rolling, flag is down, Mixon tripped up.
Joe and the defense did most of the heavy lifting versus Dallas, the Texans holding them to 10 points. They're 11th in points per game allowed now.
Blitz off the edge, Cowboys pick it up, pass is picked. Intercepted by Stingley.
Maybe Tennessee's offense is saving their points for later. Saving's supposed to be smart, right? Under 21 points a game, 9 of 10 tries, 13 last week.
It's Levis freed up just enough. Fires boy up the seam off the hands of Harrison Smith.
Will Levis does come in off a 295-yard game, though. Most he's put up all year.
Taking a shot, he's got Westbrook-Akine breaking free.
Sure, 98 of them came on 1 pass, but who says he can't do that in every game, aside from history and statistical probabilities? And the Houston Texans secondary, of course, that held Cooper Rush to a sub-80 rate last week. Only 1 touchdown picked him off. They're now 3rd in rate for 2024.
Derek Stingley, he's an impressive young corner in this league.
Texans DBs get Nick Westbrook-Akine. He had 30 more receiving yards on top of the 98-yard house call.
What a pass. Levis, Westbrook-Akine.
Calvin Ridley, their number 1, 55-plus yards in 4 straight games, 58 last week.
3rd down pass, near side on a comebacker. It is caught. Calvin Ridley.
Tyler Boyd, 34 yards. Bryce Oliver, 33. Levis, 5 sacks taken last week. Forget Mayo. Dr. Greenthumb should ask him to be their spokesman. Face in the grass 12 times last 2 weeks.
Levis going down. 5th sack for Minnesota.
Texans pass rush comes in off a 5-bag shopping trip without Will Anderson, mind you. Danico Autry with 1. He has 3 now. Daniil Hunter came home with 2, up to 7.5 now.
50th attempt if he gets it away, and he cannot. And there is Hunter again.
Titans rush attack. Bueller, Pollard, Tony rolls in off a 15-yard extravaganza, 1.7 yards per carry, so he's fresh.
As they blow them up in the backfield, Pollard never had a chance.
Texans didn't struggle with Dallas's run game, held them to under 4 a carry. Titans and Texans' first clash was in Houston's inaugural season, so it was a pretty big deal, Titans having left the city for Tennessee. David Carr versus Steve McNair. McNair a couple TD passes, Carr a couple picks. Tennessee 17-10 winners.
The Titans' victory over the Texans came relatively easy.